Just getting to the national park is fun across that river. All right, going over a bridge now. The bridge is super bouncy. Well, I've just arrived at the entrance of the Mulu National Park. It's beautiful. I'm going on to the Canopy. Then I'm going to the Deer and Long Cave. I've got a bunch of water because it's hella hot. We've started on our walk and it's absolutely beautiful. We keep running across insects, procreating insects, just passing along on the railway here. And it goes from blue sky to, right now it's raining a little bit, but because the canopy and the treetops are so dense, you really don't feel the rain. So this is beautiful so far. It's such a nice walk. Well, this magnificent tree is 80 to 90 years old. It's softwood, and I guess this species of tree is really sought out for people looking for softwood furniture. It's raining, but who cares? Look at this, it's amazing. This is the Canopy Skywalk. It's made up of 25 bridges. It spans about a half a kilometer. You go over the jungle. I'm about to go over a river. Then I'll show you the river. Oh my gosh, a little bit freaky. Only 2 people at a time for safety. Each of the platforms holds 6 people at one time, again for safety. It's the longest canopy suspension bridge in the world. They're pretty high up too. You see that? Oh, you can't really gauge it. I don't see anyone ahead of me. I'm assuming that they're taking photos someplace too. Absolutely. Oh, such a fun thing to do. My gosh. A canopy walk all done, and I've just met my guide, Steve. Hey, Steve.
Hi, Angela.
So he's taking me to the Deer and Long Caves that were discovered in 1977. Long Balarik found the cave, and then in 1978 the British
Geographic Society do the first expedition, 1978.
Limestone forest. There's over 2 million bats inside the cave. I really thought Steve was having a go at me. It's called the Deer and Long Cave, partly because they found deers inside when it was discovered, because the deers like licking the bat poo because it's nice and salty. I haven't worked out in a while, can you tell? We're heading into Deer Cave. It is the largest cave passage in the world. So apparently it's just ginormous. So going to try to avoid being pooed on by bats and go walk around and have some fun. Unfortunately, it's raining, so where most of us would be sat at the observation deck here, which is much nicer, we're all tucked in at the moment. Hopefully it will die down, because they say that when the rain is really heavy that the bats don't actually want to leave the cave. Fair enough. So we just finished up our afternoon at the Long and Deer Cave. Thank you, Steve, for being an awesome guide. So here are my 3 tips for having the best time at the caves. Tip number 1, be careful where you put your hand. I was walking down the stairs holding onto the hand railing and realized that I was holding on to a bunch of bat poo for a while before Steve was like, "So you liking that bat poo?" I was like, "Yeah, thanks." Number 2, bring a torch. So I would suggest like a miner's torch. May look a little dorky, but that would have come in mega handy. And you need it just to navigate because there are steps. Yeah, but then it's also really good when you're doing photography or video. I wouldn't have been able to capture most of what I did without that. Number 3, we stayed to watch the bats leaving the bat cave, and it was really fun to watch them, but my Nikon, as fabulous as it is, I don't have the right zoom, so bring the right lens because they come out quite high, and it's beautiful, and I really wish I could have captured that better than what I've just shown you. It's 6 o'clock. We left a little earlier than most everyone else because my camera lens wasn't capturing the bats, so I just called it. It's beautiful, and the path lights up at night. It's magical, and with the night falling, you know, everything's just coming to life. It is so beautiful. Definitely stay until nighttime and come back as the footpath is illuminated. Bye guys!